Oh, what's up, Lex? How's it going, dude? It is cold here. Man, I'm going to have to definitely get out the heater here within the next few days. But, yeah, I don't know. I just thought, I don't know. I don't know. Just talk about the throw a little bit. See what's going on, everybody. See how everybody's doing. Lex, Deb, Spencer, what's up, everybody? Yeah. Okay. I guess we should warm up a little bit, huh? Damn. Still feeling pretty sore. I'm better than I was. Well, I'll get into it more when more people show up so I don't have to explain myself multiple times. But let's get the Punishers out, which, by the way, set of 5 Punishers that I practice with. These are like made by an unknown maker. We're not sure who made these. Then I did something that I haven't done in years. Usually I do very well at tournaments whenever I go, and I always, well, for the past, 5 years, I've been giving away my trophy picks or my prize picks off of the table. And this year, I was selfish. I wanted these really bad because I was about to buy a set anyway. Bam. I got a set of professionally made print steel Punishers. Look at those. They are absolutely incredible. So what I really like about this setup, well, scenario, we'll say, I have 5 to practice with, beat the shit out of, tight groups, ricochet them off each other, make videos with. Then these right here, these are my competition throwers. Maybe, like, I have a new design coming out soon. I have a prototype over here. I like this handle design so much that I tried to integrate a very similar handle style into my Danger Dashie. So I'm excited to get that. And who knows? I would like to throw my own design for competition. I really would. But there's stuff out there that's already so good. Like, and when you throw something and it just clicks, it's magic, dude. It's hard to explain. And this design really did it for me, and I'm grateful to find a design like that. It's like, I don't know. I like to throw my dashies, obviously. These are the small ones, 8.5 inches of danger. I have many different iterations of this. There's a fast dashie, there's a full-size dashie, there's an XL dashie. We went through many different iterations trying to find what I like best, and I prefer the small guys. And this is what I competed with at the Boobs Throw, Blades Out or Bust sporting event in Bellville, Texas at Newmans Castle. What a cool venue. The coolest place to throw. I'm not sure if we're ever going to be able to top that in the United States. Of course, over there in Europe, the castles are not really a big deal to them because they have so many of them, but here in the United States, throwing at a castle is pretty sick. So I did compete with these and did okay. I've been dealing with, a severe back injury, not just a muscle injury. I pinched a nerve. Everybody kept telling me it's my sciatic nerve. It got worse and worse. And then I started doing like exercises, and luckily my mom brought a back massager, so that helped a lot. But it started to shoot pain down my hip. It felt like someone hit me in the hip with a ball-peen hammer. So that was really tough. I've thrown in competition injured before, but not like that. Like, it was really, really bad. Yeah, ended up doing well. Well, I did better than I thought I would do. I didn't do well as far as scores go. That may have been my highest score for no spin, pro no spin in competition. I got over a 200 at Joe's this year, but that's only back to 5 meters, so it's a big difference. But this is my new set right here. These are fresh. Just took them out of the package Friday. Thursday, actually, when we got there. We were there Thursday, and we left super early this morning out of Houston, Texas. But please, for the love of God, I'm about to say this again, these are supposed to be on the website. Every time I say this, they're not on the website. It makes me look like a liar. Hopefully these are on the website. Fuck. delta-to-alpha.com. Oh. It's nice to have a new set, you know, to feel good. I should probably put these down or throw them at separate targets like I'm doing now. Grouping knives is fun. It really is, but you're not supposed to do it if you want to keep your knives nice. Regardless of who made them, what they're made out of, you know. You go throwing knives against each other, eventually they're going to get messed up. But yeah, the throw was awesome. It was my first time at the Blades Out or Bust sporting event, and it's called Boobs, and you know, silly name, everybody likes boobs, but the real reason they call it that is because it's for breast cancer awareness. I think it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month right now, pretty sure. And yeah, it was Goldie and Amy. They've been hosting it for, I don't know how many years now. 6 years, something like that. 7 maybe, I don't know. But it was my first time being able to attend, and really glad we went. It was at Newmans Castle, like I said before. Super, super cool venue. Not as many people showed up as we were hoping. There's a lot of family emergencies. Things happen. Yeah, so I think there was 55-ish, 53, 55-ish throwers when we were expecting close to 80. Still a great turnout, a lot of fun. I got to meet some new throwers. Finally got to meet Jericho. Finally got to meet Lex. That was great. Well, I got to meet Jimmy Grindle. That was another one. There was a lot of people I got to meet for the first time. Some other people that I haven't seen in a while. Cody, Zach, haven't seen him in a minute. They weren't able to make it to Danger Fest. It's just nice to go and see and throw with everybody. And I guess the biggest thing is I was able to see and talk with Alvis Solis for the first time in many years. And we had a falling out a few years ago, mostly over stupid shit. And it was nice to finally hang out and squash the beef, as the hip hop soldiers say. And it feels good to finally get that out of the way. Yeah, it is what it is. Feels good. Knife throwing community is pretty small, and whenever there's a small disagreement or rift, it can affect a lot of different people. Like I said, the community is small, and it's good to finally get that out of the way. Moving forward, And hopefully we'll see Alvis at Dangerfest for the first time in 2026. September 18th, 19th, and the 20th, I believe. It's always the third weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff to do this week and soon before it gets too cold. One thing I think it's worth mentioning is that I hurt my back so bad that at the last minute, I changed the way that I stand and throw for my no spin competition. Now, generally, never do that. Never change your knives right before competition. Never change the way you're gonna throw. But this way, it worked out somehow. But my back was hurting so bad, I usually stand left foot forward and I lean in, follow through like this. Well, my back was hurting so bad, I just couldn't do it. So last minute, luckily I've been trying some drills at home where I stand square to the target and I use all arm. And it paid off. I got first place no spin. Just like that, but they were sticking. That right there. Makes me, forces me to throw nice and smooth, and it also keeps my back nice and straight, so it didn't hurt. Oh. Didn't hurt as much. Let's try that again. Maybe I can demonstrate a little better. Nice and square, just kind of using all arm, similar to how, BIM style, similar. Another one's similar is Amadou, which, by the way, a lot of you guys don't even know who Amadou is anymore because he and his minions or followers or students or whatever, they kind of stopped throwing or posting videos in the groups. I haven't seen a Amadou video in probably 3 years from him or any of his students. And I think a lot of that has to do with like the war. I haven't seen a lot of the Russian throwers post a whole lot of stuff since the war started. I could be wrong. You can only assume when no one says anything or you don't know. Isn't that cool though? Like, I don't know, I'm like kind of favoring that for competition. Like, you know, you guys know me, I like to throw hard. Well, I like to throw fast, but that's not always good for comp. You want to simplify things. The knife only counts if it sticks. So it also forces me to slow down. That's been my biggest problem with no spin throwing for competition, for sure. If you slow down. Look at that though, it's nice, man. And that way, also, I don't know, I just like it because the knife is generally, the tip is always forward. And that's another reason why no spin will always be king when it comes to combative applications or self-defense or whatever. No spin is always king. It feels pretty effortless. I don't know. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. And I may work on that more. I think that may be the key to jumping over the 200 mark, which is pro. I disagree with the 200 mark being pro. I think it should be closer to 215 myself, but we're still sticking with 200 at the moment as far as a community, because we dictate as a community what is what. No one else. Okay, let me check some comments here. Ooh, we got a bunch. Holy shit. Beaver, I'm glad you're here. I got a question for you. Let me go through these comments real quick. Hey, I've really got into rotational throwing. Could you show me how to throw at different distances? I'm really good at 3 meters. Yes, I will, Demon J2000. Just give me a moment here. What's up, Brandon? Buddha, what's up? Throsessa, what's up? Michael St. Vincent, what's up, dude? Online axe throwing stream. It was awesome to finally meet and throw with you in person. I'm assuming online axe throwing stream is Jimmy, I'm assuming. What angle do I release the blade at? So we call it no spin, but technically everybody, there is a way to throw complete zero rotation. Very difficult. There's a spear throw. There's the clean cut, rough cut guy that dresses like the Mortal Kombat character. He throws a complete no spin throw. True no spin, but we call it no spin, but it's technically a quarter spin. I'm releasing here. It's starting to come out of my hand here, and then I'm brushing my finger to cancel spin. Up close, and people that have furthered their training can do it about an eighth spin, quarter, eighth spin. But can I throw a hatchet? Yes, hatchets are easy. Tomahawks are easy. Okay, throws underhand. Underhand is the business. It is the easiest way to throw instinctively. Oh, those are bad examples, but you don't need to know. How do I throw hatchets? You just grab it by the handle and just throw it. Hatchets are the easiest thing to do. Okay, but the one dude was asking about rotational throwing. Okay, so he said he's really good at 3 meters. He would like to know how to throw other distances. Okay, now that you have 3 meters down, and you said you're good at that, that's awesome. Consistency is the most important thing. Accuracy comes second. Let's go over some things here. So this, I got other trash and stuff on here. This piece of tape here, is 2 meters or about 7 feet. This one here is 2 meters, 7 feet, 3 meters, 10 feet, 4 meters, 13 feet, 5 meters, 16 feet, so on and so forth. Those aren't exact numbers. We're just rounding up for the sake of the video. Okay, so 3 meters from the handle. 1 rotation, right? You said you already got that down. Well, the one in front of it is a half rotation. You flip it to the blade and throw. Then you go back here again, 1 rotation from the handle. Then you go back to here from the blade, 1.5. And it's just it's about, I can't believe I missed those. And it goes so on and so forth. 2 meters to 7 meters is the range that we throw for competition. And that goes from 7 feet to 23 feet. 7 meters is almost identical to 23 feet. That one actually works out mathematically. All right, again, blade throw, 7 feet. Handle throw, 3 meters, 10 feet. 4 meters, 13 feet from the blade, 1.5 rotations. Jump back here to 5 meters or 16 feet, 2 rotations from the handle. So on and so forth. Now, you may not stand exactly at those distances, and that's fine. The most important thing is to be consistent. Don't worry about standing on each one of those lines. Just worry about standing where you need to stand to make your knife stick. A good way of adjusting yourself is a perfect stick is perpendicular. That's a perfect stick. You're at the proper distance. You have the proper follow through. Everything is working correctly. If you are consistently hitting handle down like this right here, you are too close. You need to back up a little bit until your knives start sticking like this. If you are consistently hitting handle up, you are slightly too far and you need to move a little bit closer to dial yourself in. It's an easy way to dial yourself in. But for instinctive throwing, it does not matter. Oh, holy shit, that was a wild one. Oh man, there we go. Distance does not matter. It just, you're just adjusting yourself from experience. And you can slow up, so you can slow the rotation or speed up the rotation depending. Oh my gosh. All right, let me try this again. Damn, that was shitty. Okay, so there's three main ways of throwing instinctively. There's no spin, half spin, and one rotation. It's possible to do it with multiple rotations. It's just not easy to do, and it's not very repeatable. So again, underhand. It's only making a half rotation wherever I stand. Each one of those I'm holding by the blade, obviously. Then you can flip it over. This is much more difficult, but it's possible to do. Flip it over. It's the exact same technique I just did, holding it by the handle. Oh, come on. Longer knife, harder to spin it, get it to rotate around that close. There we go. But you can do it anywhere. Like I said, it's a little more difficult. Takes me a minute to get into the rhythm here. One rotation, one rotation, one, one, one. Then using these long, these used to be 14-inch knives. I've had these for a long time. Done a bunch of regrinds on them. They're about 13.5 inches long now. No spin. Might take me a minute to warm up on these, plus my back is jacked up. Okay. Larger knives. I'm sure you can tell I have a much more exaggerated throw. My hand is further back. I'm having to use more of my arm. A smaller knife that fits in your hand better. You can sort of use your hand as a little bit of a barrel and shoot it out. Let me show you the difference here. Okay. So, got three knives here. These are Griffins right here. Long knife, right? Watch how exaggerated my throw is. Boom. That was a bad throw. Still suck. Little tiny knife. This is 8.5 inches long. See how the knife fits all inside of my hand? Very different from this. Oh. Ah. But you get the idea. Kind of difficult to switch between the two. Microphone. Check, 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 check. There we go. Let's put it on my hat. There we go, right there. Okay, again. Long knife. Boom. Short knife. Very different. But you can literally do no spin with anything. And it takes a long time to get there, but it's really, really rewarding once you do. You don't see a whole lot of people throwing large knives, no spin anymore. Back when I first started throwing, large knives like this were pretty common, very common. Specifically because Ralph Thorne one of the OGs of knife throwing. He was throwing larger knives at the time. I mean, you can throw, let's see here. Here's a stupid kunai that everybody always talks about on the internet. This is a dumb Expendables kunai. Why do kunai suck? I'll tell you. That ring right there. Can you throw it? Yeah. Specifically, if I'm going to throw it, excuse me, from the blade. The blade's fine. Didn't stick it, but you can imagine if I did. Okay, let's try this no spin. This is a terrible, terrible design for no spin. I have to put my finger right there. Great throw. That was a great throw. Pretty satisfied with that. Let's see who else had some questions here. I'm trying to get through you guys' questions here. Let me go back here and look. I'll go grab me a cerveza. How do I throw hatchets? Okay, how do I throw a hatchet? Do I have any hatchets? We throw tomahawks. We're in America, all right? Here's one of my custom ones. This one is made by Larry Mayer. Offset knives, highly, highly recommend these. So tomahawks, if you're still watching from earlier, each one of these pieces of tape means something, but it's different for a tomahawk or axe or hatchet or whatever because of the balance point. The balance point is all the way up here. Look at that. Knives are more center balanced. Now, there is no such thing as a balanced throwing knife. There's no such thing. It's easier, as someone commented today, well, it's easy if you have a balanced throwing knife. Well, there's no such thing. Okay, but anyway, one rotation is about, for me, one rotation is somewhere in between 3 and 4 meters. Now, there are people that can get right up on the line at 3 meters. Let me try one. I just got to spin it quicker. The handle actually hit the target and bounced in. Now, a perfect stick with a knife is perpendicular. A perfect stick with a tomahawk is about a 45-degree angle. Then you can flip it around like this, go to about 4.5 meters, stick it backwards. 1.5 rotations. You never grab the tomahawk, axe, hatchet, whatever, by the blade. These are the only things that they allow in competition to be sharp. But 1.5. Tomahawks are very, very forgiving. There is a reason why all those places popped up all over the United States. You can take any person off the street and have them sticking a tomahawk within 5 minutes pretty easily. Let's see more. So, I get some more. Brandon Collins, what's up, dude? Yeah, here I'll even show. Here's a left-handed throw, which I am left-handed, but I suck at it. Whoo, that was terrible. I stuck the wall over here. Try again. Oh man, I am terrible. Try a backhand again. Okay, I spun it in my hand. Oh, I need some practice, that's for sure. You are welcome. Let's try a backwards one, lefty. Ooh, not bad. Oh, nice. Got some actual no-spin knives. Yeah, no-spin is the most difficult way to learn how to throw. You literally need to retrain your brain. So good luck on that journey. It's a long one. Some people take to it quicker than others. Hopefully you are one of those people. It is taking me many, many years to get to the point where I feel comfortable with my no-spin, and it just happened recently. I started off as a rotational thrower, and I stuck with that. I did not want to, taint my, I don't even know what the correct terminology is. I don't know. I just wanted to get really good at rotational throwing before I moved on to the instinctive stuff. I would not want to volunteer an apple on my head at a show. No, I don't recommend you do that. Even for me, don't do it. Smaller versions of the large knives, all one solid unit. Using my heavy 12-inch roto, still working on adjusting to these light 15-inch Viking knives. Practice makes perfect, that's right. Upside down, it's just, so I'm assuming you're talking about the Tomahawk. Let me show you real quick. So normally, when you're gonna split wood, use a Tomahawk, axe, whatever, this is forward, right? And it sticks like this, right? Handle down, just like that. Well, if you flip it over and you back up a little bit, it allows 1.5 rotations. It's gonna stick upside down like this. See that? Handle's pointing up. That's all that means. And then if I step back here even further, we flip it around again. So the blade is facing forward, 2 rotations. Boom. Then I can flip it around again, upside down, back up a little bit, throw it, and it's gonna stick upside down again. With rotational throwing, there's a little bit of a mathematical equation that works. Now doesn't work all the time for everybody. Let's go ahead and try it. 7 meters, 2.5 rotations. Pro Tomahawk, we go back to 9 meters, which is a forward-facing throw, and that's 3 rotations. Let's try 2.5 rotations, 7 meters. Bam. See, the handle sticks upside down, pointing to the sky. Ooh, the wind's blowing, dude. It's getting cold. Winter is here. Boo. Oh. Now there is a way to throw tomahawks instinctively. I'm not that great at it. Let's try it. I'm standing at 5 meters. We're going to try 1 rotation, which is generally closer to 10 feet. I'm at about 18 feet right here. 1 rotation. Underhand seems to be the easiest for me to control rotation. You can do it overhand. Let's try it. So I'm going to use my thumb to slow rotation, and I'm also going to choke up and let a firm grip but loose grip so it slides out of your hand. That is key. 1 rotation. Perfect. Again, 1 rotation, up close, backwards. Oh, try it again. Try to do it. Oh, fuck. A no looker. There we go. Got lucky. Got lucky. You get lucky a lot when you throw every day for over a decade. Your luck goes up a lot. I'm going axe throwing tomorrow. Is there anything I should know? There's a lot of jokes I could make. I want you to have a good time. Not sure where you're going. You are gay. Oh, we got a dude that's flirting with me in the comments. I'm taken. It was cool watching Chris throw the hawk no spin. Definitely. That's a different throw. There's different ways of doing that. Most of the time when people throw a tomahawk no spin, it still makes a half rotation. There is ways of doing it true no spin. Let me try one. I actually learned this grip from Soul Thrower earlier this year. So generally when people throw Tomahawks no spin, this is how they do it. Right there. That was pretty good. But the way to do it like true no spin, I'm going to choke all the way up. Just let it slide straight out. Now why is this Tomahawk preferred? Because of this point right there. A true no spin, it would stick like this. Bam, there. That was a great one. All you do, you choke up really high, firm grip, but very loose. Bam. Pretty difficult throw to do further away. Let's try one. Okay, we're gonna try about a 5 meter. Oh, so everything's got to be on point. It started to twist this way. You got to try to keep everything lined up. Keep it lined up with your forearm, the head, and everything. Okay, did it again. Starting to twist out of my hand, and how much of your finger is touching on one side or the other means a lot for this one. There we go. That's not too bad. That one looked pretty good. All right, one more. No spin, Tomahawk. There we go. Okay, getting the hang of it. Pretty satisfying to do trick shots that way, for sure. But yeah, hopefully that answers some questions. Yeah, just go and have fun, dude. Just go and have fun. I doubt the place you're going to allows knife throwing. For some reason, insurance companies frown upon knife throwing. It's a lot more dangerous. It's not, but that's what they think. Marcus is a girl. Okay. Get rid of the haters. No, the haters help my algorithm. They're helping me get paid. They can come in here and call me gay all they want. I don't give a shit. I am gay. Yeah, Jimmy, yes. It all depends on the competition. A lot of competitions are moving to distance only. I do it the old school way. I do it how I learned. We count rotations at Dangerfest. If you host your own throw, you can make up whatever rules you want. Time for another beer. I'm still working on this one, dude. Does anybody have any more questions about knife throwing? Because how long have I been going? How long have I been going? I need to pee real bad, and then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to do a sick trick shot. And I still plan on doing the live stream. The live stream we usually do at 6 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, right here on my channel. The first Thursday of every month, we do a giveaway. All you have to do is watch, guess how many times it takes me to do a trick shot, and if you guess that, you win a free throwing knife. I'll be right back, kids. Sorry. Coming back. Trick shot time. Okay, trick shot time. What should we do? I did underhand, no spin. Let's do, I don't know. Let's do an overhand. Let's do an overhand half spin. Like this right here. Oh, try it again. Overhand half. Oh, under. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Grab me a beer can here. I should just put wood chips in it, but I got a can weight right here. Okay, overhand half spin. We're gonna do about 4 to 5 meters, somewhere in there. Get you guys a little closer so you can see what's going on. Where were any of the knives you used for the first time this weekend? You mean, I'm not sure what you mean. These? I opened up a new set. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. Overhand half spin. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh, not bad. And I threw my new Punishers, or not Punishers, excuse me, Pirates. I threw these. I still ended up with first place pro. I don't know how, dude. That's the worst I have thrown. I don't know. I don't think I've ever thrown that bad in a competition. But my back was jacked up, dude. I dropped so many 3 spins. I just could not follow through. I was really disappointed. I made an ass out of myself. I was yelling fucking cuss words, and I apologize. But I was hurting bad. Sucks getting old. I don't recommend it. Oh, that was pretty close. Wish you could have been there, man, Brandon. It was a good time. Really good time. Oh, man. Maybe I should have picked a trick shot where I don't have to bend over so much. One that's easier, I mean. Tracked it okay. Oh, man. Fuck. It's amazing how much I feel like I need to flick at this distance. Not a great knife throw. Can was over here, knife was over here. Tracked that one pretty good. Ooh. Oh, I should not be doing this. I should be resting. Oh! No guts, no glory. No stupidity, no glory, too. Same thing. That was close. We touched it. Oh. The better you get at tossing your can, the easier the trick shots become, but they're not easy, especially from further away. Every once in a while I'll get lucky and get them at the first few throws. Oh, that was a good one. Can was here. Perfect stick of the knife. If you got any enjoyment, education, if I answered your question, please consider tapping your screen for a like, especially if we get this trick shot. Subscriptions, they're free. There's a low price. They're just going on all year. It's free. Please consider that. I need to get me a grabber. Excuse me. Oh, that was good. That one looked great. The can and knife were on the same plane. What I mean is this. See, I tossed the can shitty, went left, so I had to track it with the knife. Oh. Ah! Contact. We made contact. Oh. Tagged it with the butt on that one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be a good one. Ooh. Wasn't terrible. Wasn't good though. Doctor says I need a backiotomy. Oh, that was terrible. Oh. Ah! Oh, fuck. Boo. Oh, damn. Oh. That one wasn't too bad. Oh, that was lame. I went for it anyway. Oh, we're gonna switch out. New can. When they get too beat up, I just switch to a new can. They start to fly differently when they're all dented and shit. Damn. Not doing great, but it is what it is. Oh, oh, we put a little bit of a pinhole in it. A little bit of a pinhole. Let's see how many people are talking shit. I'm trying, Hakeem. I'm trying, dude. Yeah, I'm trying. Ah, you bitch. Back is not cooperating very well. Oh. Damn. That was great. That was centered up. Timing was just a little bit off. I was a little late. Can was right below it. That's good though. You can learn a lot from your mistakes if you pay attention. Been trying to preach that for a while now. Ah! That was close. We got contact. Dented the can again. Oh. That was stupid. Ouch. Okay, absolutely perfect knife throw as far as the stick goes. Oh, shit. Ah! Not a lot of forgiveness. I probably shouldn't have tried such a hard one tonight. I mean, it's not crazy difficult, but we're back here at 16 feet or 5 meters. Whew. Just fucking stupid. Ah! Damn, dude. Ah! Fuck you! Tore straight through the can. Damn! We're not stopping there, but look at that. Went through the mouth and everything. We're not stopping. I ain't no bitch. Oh, my back says differently. Damn. Oh. Got to put a little weight in the can. We're throwing from further back, so you really need. You don't necessarily need it. It's helpful. Oh. Oh, you bitch. Oh, ah, damn, that sucked. Okay, come on, back. Fuck! Went through the mouth again. It's a strange phenomenon. People that throw at cans. It goes through the mouth often. Oh, you bitch. I didn't give myself enough time. I don't know if you saw, but I had to throw that one more sidearm. A little quicker release that way. All right, come on, this is bullshit. Oh. Damn. Yeah! Fuck! All right, a couple more tries, and I gotta switch it up. This is defeating me. Fucking bitch. I'm gonna have to move to a simpler one. I don't know what's going on. I just suck tonight, I guess. It happens. I'm okay with it. Come on. What do they say? W in the chat. Tap your screen, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. That one took me way too long. My back is way too jacked up, kids. Oh, I'm coming off a bad back injury. But I'm out here doing it for you, for the viewers. We usually do this every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and this Thursday is no different. You can find this knife and many of my other designs on delta2alpha.com, and many other designs. Check them out. Blah, blah, blah. Throw every day if you want to get better. And thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. Later.